Hey guys, welcome back to my Formula 1 2020, my team career mode, the Tokyo Racing. So now we're gonna go to the Hungarian Grand Prix and some admin stuff to do. We're gonna renew um, a sponsor, and I think we're just gonna go back with Pay Night, trying to get top 12 for the time being. We are consistent enough to be in the top 12. So we have two bonus based on performance, to top 12 and top 10. So if we manage to get top 10, so we're gonna get both the bonus. So just a quick look at the standings there. Mercedes, Petronas is still leading, followed by Ferrari. And now let's move on to some activities that we should do over the course of this week before the Hungarian Grand Prix. So we have a sponsor advertisement, we have a GeForce training for Matsushita, and then we just wanna go with yeah, maybe I think sponsor event. No, aerodynamics. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna improve one of the department here, the aerodynamics. We have 2.53 millions to burn. Um, yeah, well, powertrain or aerodynamics, it's powertrain, so we're just gonna improve the um, facilities. So now moving on to the qualifying session in Hungary, Budapest. So the first corner we had lost a lot of time, and now trying to climb back all the time lost, but we ran wide again here, so we lose time again. And yeah, apparently we need to do better again in this qualifying session. Yeah, it was allowed, but luckily we were not given warning. So closing to the end of a second sector. Actually, Hungary, I feel like it's a bit short, but it is very hard to overtake here. So as what being told before, this track is very hard to overtake. It's important to get a track position. So here we go, the final corner, and it's P13.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaro Ring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn one. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness, and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Albon, Max Verstappen and Bottas. Sainz, Norris, Ricciardo, and Sergio Perez. Ocon, Stroll, Hirani, and Kvyat. Magnussen, Gasly, Kimi Raikkonen, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Grosjean, Matsushita, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So, just using a normal strategy, soft to medium, ERS on, rich mixture, 5 red lights, and here we go to the Budapest Grand Prix. And we had a very good start there, and we managed to pass a few cars and almost went to top 3. Fourth, yes, we managed to go into the 4th position in front of Lewis Hamilton, if you believe that, from the outside of the first corner. So technically that will be the highest position that we can get at this Grand Prix, because it will be very hard for us to pass those 3 cars in front of us, and Hamilton um, will try to attack us from now on, as he has the faster car um, among um, among me and him. He has the fastest car. As we go to the final few corners, to the long curve here before the final corner. So in first lap we managed to jump from P13 to P4, 9th position. That is amazing stuff. Hiroki Nakamura. So now we're going to lap 2. So now let's have a look at our second driver, where he is at. So actually, even though there's no car behind him, actually he was second last. There's one car behind of him, which is currently struggling, maybe to the pit or something. And now moving on to lap 4, Lewis Hamilton is trying to catch us as he got the RS, and he want to go into the inside, but no, we will block that all day long. And Lewis can try again, maybe in the next few laps. Lap 6, we're still to hold on to Lewis Hamilton, but as you can see that we has lost a lot of time in front. Verstappen is now at second in front of us. You can see Hamilton is trying to push, and we are trying to close the gap there, but we are slowing down at the area. But in lap 6 we have been called for the pit, so here we come, and Lewis Hamilton speed 2 with the same lap loss. As you can see, the Ferrari in front of us has been released, even the Red Bull has been released, so it's gonna be tough journey for us. Although they are at second away from us. Can we go up in front of Hamilton? No, Hamilton has passed us in the pit, so he has overtook us inside the pit stand. So moving on to lap ad, we could not afford. We did not manage to catch Hamilton, but we managed to not letting Bottas, his teammate, passing us. So we managed to barely hold on to this position. As we can see here now is our teammate Matsushita going into the pit and going behind of the Williams. So lap 8, we have Bottas who's trying to attack us, and we defended aggressively Um, oh no, do we have a collision there? Let's see a replay. This is from Ricardo point of view. Most probably there's no collision, but Bottas have to go into the on the grass. As you can see there, he has a lot of dirt um, in his right rear tire, and as you can see there, oh, we have a collision. So we were overtaken by Bottas, and then we made a mistake, and I think we hit Ricardo, and we have to pit for the new set of tires. We are in medium, so we're gonna change that to soft, and that's not the important one. The important one is the front wing. So the front wing will be changed. So as you can see, our gearbox is at 96%. So our target is now is to get the fastest lap as we got the safe the soft tire. So why I want to go for fastest lap is because we have this bonus um, that we must meet fastest lap in any session. So as other teams are using medium compound, so this is our best chance to get the fastest lap. As you can see, we managed to get the fastest first sector, and as the time goes, we managed to get the personal best second sector, but unfortunately, we did not manage to get the time there. As you can see, we have to be dragged outside of the track again. Another retirement from our car. Our engine is something.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
Yeah, fantastic. That is what you mean, right? Fantastic. So now we're still losing the battle against Daniel Ricciardo, and yeah. So guys, thank you for watching this episode. It's a pointless one, but we'll try to improve again and trying to make sure our engine gearbox is done, and that's the worst bonus ever. So guys, thank you for watching. Let's hope for a better result in the next episode. Bye bye.